Welcome. In this class, I will be teaching us how do I print my documents. How do we print in Microsoft Word? To print in Microsoft Word, there are a few steps for us to do so. To do that, first of all, after you already have your document ready, after all this total work you've done by typing, by arranging, and making your work profile and perfect, the next thing is I would like to print my document. So for me to print my document, I will need to come to File. From File, I'll choose Print. Under Print, this is how it should look like. A print preview will show by the right hand side here so that I can see the way my page will look like after printing. That is why we are having this. In our document, we have two pages, so that's why we could find these two pages. Now, after this, the next thing is to set your printer settings. The first thing you have to first do is choose the printer name you are using in your office or at home. So to do that, look on your printer, check the body of the printer, you'll be able to find the name. As for me, this is the name for my own personal printer here. If you click on it, you'll be able to select your printer. After choosing the printer, the next thing you can do is your settings, which means you are going to tell how many pages are you printing in your document. Presently, I have two pages here. If I wish to print both of them, I don't need to do anything in this settings here that says print all page because it's going to print both of them. But if I wish to print only just one out of the two, I'll point on these pages, click inside here and type the page number. If I'm printing only page 2 out of these two, I only want to print this second page. So I'll click on this page and choose 2. So when I type in 2 here, it simply means I'm going to print only this page 2. This page 1 will not print out. But if it is both of them I would like to choose or print out, all I simply just need is inside here, I will backspace, I will leave it to write print all pages, which means it's going to print the whole thing. Next thing is my page orientation. Is my page in portrait or in landscape? If I click here, I have portrait and I will also have landscape. When I choose landscape, it changes the arrangement of my text to wider paper. But once it's in portrait, it makes it stand straight and which also saves my page due to the arrangement I have there. Presently, when it is in portrait, it's giving me 2 pages. But when I change it to landscape here, as you can see, it will increase to 3 pages. So as it increases to 3 pages, this is the whole total number of pages I'm having. So which increases the paper I will be using and changes the arrangement. But since I prefer it in portrait, so it has 2 pages and well aligned. The next thing again is the paper size. So when I choose my size of paper presently using here is A4. So you can take note of this and choose the paper size you are using. And the last thing from the list is your margin. How do you choose your margin? If I come to narrow margin, that is the margin I'm presently using. What does this mean is, if you check this preview here, you can see the edge here is quite tiny. So that is why we have tiny edge in our document here. If I change it to normal, which has wide margin, if I choose normal, my document now has wider edge and wider margin. So if I go back here and say narrow, it gives us a narrow margin. So after these settings, which are number one, choose paper range. Are you printing all the pages? Number two, are you printing in portrait or landscape? And number three, the size and the margin. So after all that, the next thing is to click on print. Once I click on print, it's going to print my document for me. And mind you, this is just going to print only one copy. If you want these 2 pages, probably in 10 places, you will change this figure to 10. So when I change it to 10, it simply means it will print this 2 page in multiple places over 10 times.